All right. 8:05. Actually, 8:06. Power Trip Morning Shows. We're live here. Wherever you're listening, whenever you're listening. It's Power Trip Morning Show. Thanks for tuning in. The final hour has begun. And we begin it in a big way. Hey, Zach, I'm guessing coming up through StreamYard. Am I right about that?
Yes, sir.
Is he there for us?
Yes, he is.
All right, let's talk to him.
Go ahead, Corp.
William Sawalich, man.
Hey!
Friend of the show and got the big win last week.
Hell yeah.
William, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good to be back on.
Yeah. So, I mean, easy question to start with, man, but how was it? How excited are you to win at The Rock? That's history making, dude.
Yeah, no, it was really cool to get the first win there on, kind of a track that suits my style. And obviously to win for Minnesota in NASCAR, first win of any driver from Minnesota. So that's pretty sweet to have that tied to my name. And it's cool to represent Minnesota and my partner Starkey and all of that team.
So, William, I'm not a race car expert by any means. So when you say it fits your style, can you explain to a non-NASCAR fan what that means? How does it fit your game?
Yeah, so I grew up doing short tracks. So when you're so young in racing, you can only do tracks so big. So I've been running these mile and under tracks for so long. And Rockingham is a mile track, but it's really high banking and super fast. And then these 1.5 mile tracks that are a lot bigger and, you have a lot more throttle time. I'm a little bit newer too, so I'm still kind of learning those, but, Rockingham definitely suits my style more.
Hey, William, Ben Lieber here. It's so good to meet you. Congratulations on everything. The question I have for you, during the race, now you led for the last 79 to 80 laps, and then you crossed the line ahead of your teammate. In that situation where your teammate's riding number 2 kind of behind you, what's the strategy with the crew chief? Is he intentionally there when he gets that position to block? Is he trying to overtake and actually win the race? Like, what's the strategy when you have a teammate that's riding your tail?
Yeah, no, he's trying to catch me. We're teammates, but we both want to win the race just as bad. And I have 2 other teammates that were in the race. We were all up front, but we were the best of the Joe Gibbs racing cars. But when you're racing your teammate, you can be a little bit more careful because he is your teammate after all, and same equipment and same owner. But yeah, I mean, he's trying just as hard as me to get that win. So there's not really any holding back.
Is it kind of a relief to get that win? Is there any part of you that says, okay, the pressure's off. I've shown everybody what I wanted to show them. Now I can just go be a race car driver. I don't know if you have that mentality at all, because after meeting you for the first time, you seem like a pretty confident guy.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's just kind of relieving to get the first win. That's what I've been chasing for a year, almost a year and a half now. So now we finally have it. And now we can, just focus on the points, be in the top 12 by the end of the year, be in the playoffs and have a good run there. So it's just a big confidence booster for me and the team to keep the momentum up.
All right, super dumb, ignorant question again, but what kind of prize money is attached to a win?
So there's a purse for the whole race, and the driver gets a percentage, and then the team gets a percentage, and then there's a little bit left over for the entire team for kind of like a bonus. So the team does a good job of splitting the money up for who deserves it.
What happens in the course of, in the racing week? I know that there is a little bit of time off, but there's a breakdown part of it. There is the gearing up for the next race, and then also the emotions of it as well. Coming off the first win, how difficult was it in the challenge of riding that wave, handling media, handling family and friends, sort of relishing in the excitement of it all, and then refocusing for the next race?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you get like 200 texts instantly, and then you got to go through them all that night. And I was up till like 2 a.m. answering texts just to make sure I got them all. And then, yeah, you got the media. I've been averaging 3-4 interviews a day since Monday. And then, I enjoy that. I enjoy the stuff. I have no problem doing that 4 times a day. Yeah, and then I still have my simulator time, 2.5 hours, 2 times a week. Still working out, still in the routine, pre-post race meetings, still doing my studying for the race coming up. So my schedule just got a little bit more packed, but I'm fine with it if I get the win.
William, we've seen, with the Masters going on, these guys get there like a week before and they go through, they play a few holes, they play practice rounds. Is this, when you said simulator time, is that where you put in the rock course and you go through that in your mind and you go through all the motions of that? Or do you actually get on that racetrack and practice and learn all the things you need to learn about it?
So the simulator is the closest thing we get to testing. Testing in NASCAR is very limited. There's, some tire tests that a team can pick a driver to go do for the team or for the manufacturer, which is Toyota in my case. And the simulator is the closest thing we can get. So we can't just go test on our own, unfortunately. I wish that was the case. That'd be really fun. But we just have the simulator for 5 hours a week.
Wow. William Sawalich again is our guest, and he's one of us from Minnesota, but won at the Rock last week, and his first giant win of his career. Now you get to go to Bristol, and I know you've been on Bristol before, man, but as somebody who's been a race fan my whole life, I can't even imagine what it would be like to race on that racetrack. What is it like to get in a car and go around that circle?
Well, it's 16-second lap times, and you got to do that for 300 laps. And both corners look the exact same, but you got to drive them differently.
Oh, wait,
so you
stop for a second.
Where you're at.
Tell me about that. Tell me how they're different. Tell me how the two corners are different.
Yep. So 1 and 2 is a tighter radius, so you're gonna have to use more brake, and you can kind of get a little bit more of like a push up in the center, and then you're just like straight off the corner, and it's a big launch on throttle. So you're like getting slingshotted around the corner, and then you go into 3 and 4. It's a wider radius, so you really just wrap the bottom nicely, and then when there's a bunch of rubber on the bottom, that gets slick in the car. So rubber on top of rubber is really slick. And then you'll move up. So then you'll get a huge run up the hill and then shoot back down and get this huge run on the straightaway. So there's so many things you can do at the track when the rubber starts getting put down and the line starts moving around. It's a really good race to watch if you haven't watched one before.
Is there enough difference between the two turns that you don't, from time to time, get lost about which one you're going into?
I have occasionally gotten lost at Bristol, but that was, on some of my first starts there.
Sure.
Now, it's a lot more familiar.
Yeah. Incredible.
Man, it's just so cool, man. We're all super happy for you.
Man.
It's just,
Yeah.
Did you hear, William, or did you see on social media that our guy Zach Halverson was in Las Vegas and had money on you at 50-1 and drilled it?
That is pretty sick. I'm very happy for him.
Yeah, we
I
both
did not
got
have
paid.
any part in that, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you both got paid. Yeah, why didn't you give us a heads up and say, I feel like I'm winning this weekend? I would have put some money on you. Come on, man.
I would do that if I could, but
Yeah.
no, I can't. I can't do that.
Well, we're excited to see you in a couple of weeks, man.
Congrats.
And we're obviously taking all the credit for your first win. Now that you're one of us, we are taking credit for everything that you're doing. So thanks for making us look good, man.
Happy for you, man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Good talking to you.
See you later.
There he goes. The guy's a winner.
See you later.
William Sawalich.
Hey, Ben, did you know Zacho and I are going to watch him race in a few weeks?
No, I didn't know that.
What time will that
You guys
be?
going to Talladega?
No, we're going to Charlotte.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've been
man.
to Charlotte Speedway before.
Yeah, we're going down, man. We should have invited you, but then we didn't.
Yeah, then they
Sorry,
forgot
but
to.
I don't know what happened. Zacho, that's still happening, right?
Yeah, Daddy.
Oh, he's probably talking to him.
Yeah.
Probably setting some things up right now.
Yeah, I've only been to that
Oh, I
track.
turned your mic off. Sorry, dude. What an idiot. I turned his mic off.
Yeah, we are on track, so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're not going to be on the track.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, the Coke 600 on May 24th.
Well, his race is the Saturday race of that weekend.
Yeah.
So,
And they're bringing us down for it, Ben.
Dude, that's awesome.
I know. I'm super excited.
I went to the All-Star race many years ago. I took my brothers, and boy, I remember that because we were all super hungover. I got invited to go to the driver's meeting,
Wow.
and I had no idea that I was going to get my name announced, and I got so nervous. Like, I literally ducked down because I was like, "Oh my God, what? like, why are they saying my name in here?"
At the All-Star race? They let you go to the driver's meeting?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like everybody was there. That must have been incredible.
Dude, I know. So it was crazy because we were hungover, and then these tracks are so big, and they're like, "Oh, you got to go to the will call to get your pass. It's on this part of the track." And so by the time we parked to where the will call was, it was like 8,000 miles, and it's like steamy hot. We're hungover from the night before. we get there and they're like, your pass isn't here. It's on the other corner of the
my
track. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Looks like I'm going back.
So then we go back. We did that twice. We went to the will call on one side, went back to the other corner. They said, no, you talked to the wrong person. You have to go to this other tent in the same area. So we walked back, got our passes, went to the driver meeting, like soaking wet of sweat, and just like my brother wanted to throw up in a trash can because we had walked so much and he was hungover. Then I get there. I had no idea that I was going to get my name announced. They're like, yeah, we've got, a couple of these, celebrity people here. And they start naming people that are at the race and in the meeting. And then they said my name, which I didn't know they were going to say my name. And I literally ducked down because I was like, whoa, you guys didn't say my name, did you? And I was standing I was like a few feet away from smoke, and I was so excited to see Tony Stewart.
Dude.
And I feel like I've told this story before, but like I had to in that moment as he's walking by, shake his hand. And so I was like, hey Tony, big fan. And I'm like, shook his hand. The dude shook my hand, turned and wiped his hand on his thigh. Because I'm sure my hand was clammy and
it's gross.
sweaty.
That's
and I'm like,
He still tells that story.
Yeah.
Worst day of his life.
Maybe he was saving that sweat for later.
I don't think
Put this down here so I don't
felt
lose it.
so bad. I'm like, I'm an embarrassment.
Dude,
No, you're not.
being hungover on a hot day when you got to be somewhere. Is there a worse layer of hell than that?
Hideous.
But boy, the infield was fun. We just made some friends with some people that had some RVs.
It's the best, man.
Drank their beer, ate their food. It was great.
Did you watch any of the race?
Yeah, I mean the part that went by us.
Yeah,
I mean that's the one thing about the infield is it's super fun. It's really loud, but you only see that one tiny section of the track. And so we did the whole as they come around the turn 4, like
Yeah, right.
and they would go past us, and that was it.
Yep. Give me another beer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Do you listen to the radio at all?
At that race we did not. When I was at Kansas Speedway, we did.
That's so much fun.
Yeah,
cool.
so we sat up in the stands. I rented the headsets, and you got to flip through the different frequencies. That's super fun.
I know they would never do this, but wouldn't it be cool if you could listen to the radio communication on an NFL game like that?
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I know why they would.
Yeah,
but
wouldn't it be cool, though?
Yeah, if they could do a limited access, it'd be really cool.
Because what he's talking about, if you don't know, you can actually you can rent a radio so you can listen to the chatter between the racer and his team during the race. And you can choose any racer on the racetrack, and you can flip back and forth the entire time. So you can hear, back in the day, you could hear Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting peed off at Tony Stewart and cussing him, or you can hear, he's going to come in for a pit stop here. It's really interesting. It's fun. It's fun to listen to.
Cool because it's super loud, so you want some sort of hearing protection anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. And those headphones obviously do that. Plus, they can be daisy chained, and so they have microphones on it, so you can talk with your family, with your friends who are at the race with you, and listen to the radio at the same time. It's a cool experience, and you can bring coolers into the track a lot of times.
Yeah, for sure.
It is super cool.
That's dope.
It is great when you know the pit window. As you guys know, every race there's a pit window, and so when you can listen to your favorite driver as they approach that pit window,
5, 4,
it is
3,
so fun to listen to them, like talk about what they feel in the car, what they're going to make adjustments on, what they're going to do this, that. And it's just like, it breaks up kind of the monotony of them just going around in a circle.
And they swear.
Yeah,
Of
a lot.
course they do. A lot.
I've
like
listened to
road
Williams
rage,
radio
man.
this year. He's
And they swear at other drivers,
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
then,
fun.
And then you got the their spotter, and he's got to be the calming influence. Okay, car high. There's a man on fire in front of you. I had when I raced at Elko in the late model, I had a spotter, and his name was Dave or Daryl. He's Darren. He's out there listening right now. We called him D. And he was my spotter. And, hey, car high, go low, go low. And I remember there was a giant crash in front of me. And he goes like this. Oh!
Was it D or was it dice?
Yeah, exactly right. I'm like, I need a little more than that, man. But there was nowhere to go. So that wasn't nothing I could do. But I'm just like, give me I don't know. That's fun, man. So, hey, go see a NASCAR race and root for Mr. William Sawalich, our new Power Trip morning show friend. It's going to be great.
Nailed it.
Well said.
Starkey Foundation. We love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Rosie's golfer is in first place at the Masters through 4 holes. Jose Maria Olazabal is 2 under.
I thought he took Fitzpatrick.
No, he wanted Olazabal.
Yeah, we
Did
would
he end
allow
up
it.
taking Fitzpatrick?
He did, yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is the guy he was going to take, but he took Fitzpatrick instead.
Who did I take?
Oberg, the best, the guy I wanted.
You know what? Who I forgot
Tees off
existed?
in the afternoon.
Angel Cabrera is even through 4.
I thought you were going to say Jesus.
Nope. He did like 2 or 3 years in prison.
He did.
And
Yes.
Cabrera, and now he's back at the Masters.
For what?
Yeah, what
For
do you do?
domestic abuse or something, like I think multiple domestic assaults.
What?
He did like 2 or 3 years in prison in Brazil, and now he's back at the Masters, and he's even through 4.
He won one, so he has a lifetime exemption.
Yep.
Dang.
So you know, now I look back at that ceremonial tee shot by Jack, and I'm like, I've seen worse, right?
Yeah.
Cabrera's done worse. So let the man golf.
I want to say a joke so badly, but
Please don't.
I know I can't. But I want to say it. I'm just surprised he didn't get picked.
Oh, okay. I got you. Sauce is here with a similar joke. Here's the fans, Paul Meat Sauce Lambert.
I have no idea.
No, you
don't-
get it. Do it.
No, I don't get it.
We should probably break.
We'll do headlines in a second. We'll give you a Masters scoreboard update if anything changes between now and 9 o'clock. Unfortunately, Morikawa tees off after the show's over. That sucks. But yeah, so far 3 guys are under par. Olazabal's your leader at 2 under through 4. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Okay, final segment of a big show on the Power Trip today.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Let's go.
It's still 45 minutes away or so, but Morikawa right now is in the bunker taking practice swings, and he looks like he's going to give it a go. Sauce,
Yeah, good for you, Sauce.
Sauce's
Go ahead,
dream
Sauce.
of Morikawa withdrawing before the tournament. Unless something crazy happens in the next 45 minutes, it looks like he's ready to roll.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's going to crawl to the tee box. They're going to be telling him, no, don't do it.
Jack's going to pick up his tee for him.
Looks like Jack has a better chance of winning than
Yeah.
Morikawa this week.
No kidding.
Ow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Zach's saving that.
Nope, his back looks good. Back looks good.
Good for him.
Morikawa for life. I hope he does really well.
It sounds like it.
This is actually the worst case scenario for you there, Sauce. You think 4 rounds on a bad back? It's best that he just bows out right now.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll take another
I know.
guy.
Then you
I
take a
want him.
different guy.
I want him to walk over.
You want
and
him
meet
right
with
now.
this guy and go. I can't
Yeah.
hit a driver.
Oh, he
do
can
it.
go.
You
He
want
can
him
go.
right
He's ready
now
to
to
go.
somehow just put his
Collapse.
his sand wedge right into the bunker and tweak his back again.
Yeah. Why is he not hitting driver?
He looks great.
He does not.
Ready to go.
Yeah, he's sandbagging.
Yeah, he's got a good wiggle going on.
He's ready.
Oh, yeah. Back looks solid.
You said he's in the bunker right now?
Yep.
Yeah, just preparing for
Yep.
4 rounds of
Foreshadowing.
this.
Yeah,
Well, it's because I'm telling you, he doesn't want to hit driver. This is all he's done the whole week is just do this.
because he knows that's where
Because
he's
he
gonna
knows
be.
he can't swing hard enough to hit the driver. I got burned. I shouldn't have picked him. I deserve everything. I hope he plays 3
Yeah, but
holes and then
he's going to
literally
play old man
quits.
golf. It's going to be fine. He's going to be right down the middle.
That'll help him win. You blew it! I did.
240
You know what?
yards off the-
You guys have had a real good time ripping me, okay?
Not me, man. I'm with you.
No, you're not. You don't even know who I took.
I don't even care.
You don't even know who you took.
I couldn't remember.
Hey,
Who's in the lead?
Can we have an on-air production meeting
Of
here?
course.
Let's do it.
Always.
No.
You know, part of the reason why I give you guys a whole bunch of crap about these golf bets is the length of time it takes to actually do the bets.
Right?
Do you guys realize it was a 30-minute selection
I wish it
yesterday?
had been 60.
Yeah, I like it. I like having everybody on at once. I think it's funny.
Awful.
Really?
Awful.
Oh,
Okay?
man.
What's awful about it?
You were on for 90
I know. I got
seconds.
lucky.
you
I got
dog.
lucky.
Hang on,
I got
hang on.
lucky. But a lot of times in the past, I'm just waiting around and waiting
No.
around.
Hang on. You're letting Muss's 7 minutes of staring into the phone completely
That's what I'm saying. That was
alter
magic.
your opinion.
I'll never forget that. When he was wandering around like a lost old
Were you
man.
still watching when he
Yeah,
did that?
I was. Well, no, I'm not watching. I was listening.
Yeah. You got to go back and watch it at KFAN.com/watch. He just stared into the phone. And we said, Muss, it's your turn.
Muss.
Oh, I
And
heard you guys
he
talking
didn't
to
flinch.
him.
He
Yeah.
just stared.
I loved it.
It was the best. We didn't
just never
understand.
know. You just never know.
That was worth it.
Can we figure out another way? Maybe we just do the spinny wheel thing off air and we just like set the lineup.
I don't think
And then
you
we just
understand
like
what we're
go
saying. I like
through.
it.
Dare you?
Ben, one of the reasons we do it is to kill a segment. We got to get to 9 o'clock.
You killed 8 segments with that thing.
Yeah, it works.
Wish it was 10.
You get all those people in one room, something's going to happen. Tommy's going to say something about somebody's testicles.
No, it's not that we can still be on StreamYard. We can still, it's just that you don't have to wait around the whole
Yeah, but if we don't
time.
spin the wheel, then Sauce will claim that it's rigged, especially if he
No,
gets
you
the
still
exact.
spin the wheel. You still spin the wheel in front of him. You just do
you
it
can
during
do
a
it during
commercial
a
break.
commercial break. Yeah.
Well, I don't know,
Yeah,
Mr.
no,
Stern.
man. I
No
I don't
wiggle room at all?
I don't believe in the rigged factor. I think it's and plus the wheel only takes like 5 seconds to spin. It's really just it's a good segment killer.
The length comes from the talking between.
I like
and
it.
Musk deciding
like
to
it
go
too.
upstairs for some reason.
I want to watch Must Be Drunk and Lost.
Yeah, and wander. He just
not
wandered.
wandering.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't know where he was.
he couldn't operate his phone. He kept going, operator.
The sound was actually on. He just forgot how to talk.
Yep. His eyes pointing in different directions. I loved it.
Ben, if you win, if Xander wins this weekend,
Fine.
if you win,
Yeah.
are you in the rest of the summer?
Well, I agree with Gorgie. I think it'd be a cheap cop out if I just took the money and ran and never gave you guys an opportunity.
It's a hit and run. Yep.
It's a
I
hit and
like
run.
the
Yep.
Darth Vader factor of it, though. I think you should do that.
Yeah, lean into the heel.
Yeah, lean into the heel, man.
Yeah, Sauce is going to lean. He's going to go full heel in an hour if Morikawa withdraws.
Yeah, but here's the other thing, though. I have
Full
grace
heel.
on other golfers for that reason. I have insurance.
Who else do you understand that? Who else do you have tickets on?
I have Hawks guy
hedging your bets?
who is
Chad Abbott.
Chad Abbott, who is in worse shape than Morikawa.
Barely.
Barely.
He needs a cart.
He has a better back.
I have Rom and I have your guy Xander.
Okay.
So I've got some grease on the
You love chalk.
grease.
The power of the purse.
Love the chalk.
I do because I have small hands and it's easy to write with.
All right,
Boom.
should we do headlines before Ben gets out of here? Let's
Ain't
go.
nothing not that to do.
Now it's time for headlines.
Come on now.
Today is Sauce National Gin and Tonic Day.
Yes! Yeah, that used to be my drink. I used to drink them all the time. I haven't had one in a while. More of a vodka soda guy or a tequila soda guy now. But yeah, gin, man. If you like gin, there's nobody that is like, gin's okay, I'll have it. You have to either love it or you hate it.
Or think it's okay.
Yeah. See, the
No,
thing
but
is,
people who think it's okay, it's not like your first choice. Just give me 2 seconds to speak.
Who are you talking to?
Corey!
What are you talking about?
You
listen.
in between.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah, to me.
I
Yeah,
thought it
that's
was you
awful.
talking.
That's terrible.
yeah. Give me all the gin and tonics.
Who's the stand-up comedian that rips? I think it was ripping Billy Joel for switching the lyrics to tonic and gin.
Oh, Wanda
Just-
Sykes.
Just
That's so crazy.
just
I
so
was
the
literally
lyrics
gonna say the
rhyme.
same
Paul,
thing.
your hands up.
Wanda Sykes put
Oh,
on.
dude.
She wouldn't.
Well, you give me a little credit.
No,
I'm just barely a boy.
don't think she's interested.
You can still scissor.
Today's also National Unicorn Day.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know how you celebrate National Unicorn Day.
You ever had unicorn gin?
No, Ben.
So good.
No. Unicorn gin.
No.
No.
I don't know. I just made it up.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Oh.
not a bad brand name.
got parts of real unicorn.
Home Depot has revised its halfway to Halloween sale. People noticed that Skelly is not available yet, but Home Depot says it'll be back again this year at some point.
Poor Skelly.
I assume you're getting it. Is that Skelly, their giant
Skelly's
inflatable
the
bit?
giant dude, man.
You have
Oh,
one,
that's
don't you?
the stand-up
Like,
thing?
yeah, he's like 15 foot tall.
Yeah, and it looks like he's coming out of your yard, right?
Whoa.
Out of your yard. Relax.
Skelly.
Skelly.
These inflatables are out of control.
Yeah, especially.
I know that, honey.
An American Airlines plane departing from North Carolina was delayed for about an hour due to sex. Nope.
Fecal matter.
Nope.
Okay.
Drunk
best
pilot.
guesses.
Nope.
The power trip bet, golf bet taking too long.
Nope.
Throwing hands.
Nope.
Couldn't
Growing
afford gas.
Would you say?
Nope.
Throwing hands.
Throwing hands.
Yeah. No one's close yet.
Hammered?
Nope.
The NFL draft.
No
Flat
one's
tire.
close. No
Bees.
one's close. Nailed it.
Sauce is Stephen A.
Bees. How did you guess
How did
bees?
you guess bees?
Mark
I don't know.
Hamill.
I just sounded like something that would happen.
Hang on. You're
I
telling me
didn't
you
see
didn't
it.
read this?
No,
You
saw
guessed
it.
bees?
I did not
Saw
see it. No, I didn't.
There's no way that he said bees.
I would not.
The Beezer.
Why would you ever guess that bees would stop a plane from taking
Because
off?
everything else you were saying wasn't close. No one yet had mentioned an animal, so I said bees. Sometimes I can be right. If Zach had said it, he'd been like, God, good guess, Zach. Oh, I think you're the best.
Oh, thanks, Court. Oh,
We should move in together. Ugh.
My God.
Marnie said it, you'd be like, God, she's the
thought
smartest
Corey was
person
talking
alive.
again.
If Hawkins said it, you would have been like, God, Hawk, yeah, that's pretty good. You don't have that right, man.
All right, let's do it. Let's go around the room. Who thinks Sauce saw it and who thinks he truly just randomly guessed bees?
I'm with Saucy. He randomly guessed bees. I'm with him.
Yeah.
That sounds
The Beezer.
sincere. Max, you always have his back. Did he guess it or did he read it?
He's passionate. I can hear it in his voice that he didn't read it.
Zach?
he knows his A's, B's, and C's, so yeah, he knows it.
Ben, you're shaking your head.
No chance.
I didn't read it. I promise you.
chance. He just randomly comes
The
up
Beezer.
with bees.
I don't think the Mark Hamill guess was genuine, but I
That
think
was
this is
100% genuine. What do I have to, why would I pretend that I know information that no one
Please say
cares
the other
about?
thing. You're gonna
Fantastic question.
Why would I, you think I read that?
There's a million things you could guess. Why would you guess bees?
You live on social media. Somewhere along the line, you saw that headline.
It's also in the prep service that you print for me.
What page is it on?
You tell me.
If it's on page 1, I might have seen it. It's not on page 1. Just for once in your... Give me credit for something. If anyone else had said, he'd been like, that's a
But
really
it
good
wasn't
guess,
even the
Max. Oh.
15th animal guess. It was like drunk guy, fights, flat tire, swarm of bees.
I didn't see it. I promise
Why
you.
would bees be your first guess animal
don't
related?
know.
Why couldn't you have guessed a bird strike or something like it was Sully? You went straight to bees.
I believe you, Sauce.
No, you don't.
I do.
None of you do. And that's okay if you don't believe me. But I didn't. Well, Max, you always believe in me.
Of course.
I didn't. I promise you. I didn't. Oh, God.
39B.
Yeah, that guy gets it.
That's how many there were in the swarm.
Whoever that.
Where did you find that? What is that?
It's probably the pilot.
Is that the plural form for bees?
39B.
39B.
Sauce's bra size.
Sounds like a guy from Carolina, too.
Oh, God. Saucy, saucy, saucy.
I promise you, I didn't see that.
Well, you know what then?
Thank you for your
I
honesty.
promise you. I would tell you. I would have said like I normally would. I saw this. I'm not going to guess. God. Just once in a while. It would be nice if one of you is like, all right, Sauce, I'm on
Was
your
something
side."
wrong with the wing? Was
No.
the pilot drunk?
No,
Was there a
really.
fight? Not even close. Then it's gotta be bees.
It's an honest guess. I hope a bee stings your wiener head. And it swells up.
God, I wish that happened to me.
It gets real pussy and gross looking.
You know what's
Pussy.
No need for name calling.
You know what Sauce is completely right about? If Max had been like swarm of bees, I'd be like, dude, fantastic guess. You nailed it.
If Zach said it, you would have started
very accurate.
Oh, you're dead right about that.
If Zach said it, you would have started darting yourself.
How do you do that?
Marty said it, you would have slid out of your chair. God, I see it. You're like, no, he doesn't get it. Yeah, he would have slid right out. Oh, Marty, great guess. I love you, Marty. God, you're good at everything. I see. I don't know. Is it bees? You idiot. You're so dumb.
I didn't say idiot. I just
You're thinking
You said that you
No
cheated.
chance.
I didn't.
I would love to see him fly out of his chair.
He would. Why not? Ask Marnie the same thing tomorrow.
I gotta go, guys. I mean, this has been great. What a fun show to rip on Sauce today.
Shut up.
NASCAR.
Good luck with Morikawa.
Hey, Sauce,
Good
what's
luck with,
what's the
Xander.
capital of Arizona? I don't know, Phoenix? Not even close. Go. Guess.
What's the capital of Arizona?
Yep.
Beeville?
Nailed it. See, you looked it up.
Yeah.
You looked it up. God.
Love you guys.
Beeville.
I can't wait to do the pod with you.
Ben, you're the
Draft
best.
talk. Okay, bye.
Bye, Ben. We love you.
Where can people hear that? Is it Power Trip, honestly, too?
Zacho, we will probably do a stream, and then
KFAN.com/watch.
Are you producing Fallness?
Not today.
Okay, so Zacho will help us, and we'll post it somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
KFAN.com/watch.
And yeah.
So anyway, a swarm of bees delayed this flight in North Carolina for over an hour. In all seriousness, you can't fly through bees?
Must have been in the cockpit.
Yeah, where is the swarm of bees? How does it get into the cockpit?
No idea. I didn't read the story.
That was a test? Mm-hmm. You passed.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
I'm very confused by that, though.
Yeah.
Was it Kurt Bills?
I'm confused by this, too. Let me read this headline, and you guys can break it down for me and help me.
Okay.
Scientists have developed gene-edited wheat.
Yeah, boy.
That can be used to make bread that is less carcinogenic when toasted.
Oh, wow.
What?
So is there fumes from toast?
I don't know. Is that a major concern?
I don't know.
I've never cared about how carcinogenic my bread is.
Would carcinogenic mean that it is like bad for you internally then?
Again, a lot of questions. It's less carcinogenic when toasted.
No idea. I didn't read it.
I'm just seeing headlines, and it's linking carcinogens from toast and cancer, but it's saying that it doesn't really.
Carcinogenic means having the potential to cause cancer.
So, scientific evidence suggests that consuming normal amounts of acrylamide in food is unlikely to increase cancer risk in humans. Occasional consumption is not a major health issue, but I guess if you eat a lot of burnt toast, but there isn't a strong link between dietary acrylamide and cancer, and I'm probably saying acrylamide wrong.
That's my cousin's name. You're saying it right.
Genius.
Was it acrylamide?
I would not have known that.
Acrylamide.
How I could just acrylamide.
What time is it?
8:42.
What are you doing?
Your guy tees off in a little over 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, your guy's going to hell.
Wow.
Corey Connors?
Poor Corey.
Why?
What'd he do?
What did he do?
You picked him, so he's sentenced to death.
He's sentenced?
He's sentenced to
That
death.
was last week.
All of you, stop. Leave me alone. I'm just
We're trying to understand
watching
you.
the Masters.
God,
Leave me alone.
we're swarming you like a group of
Thieves.
bees. That time you got it right.
Yeah, man, we like you.
Nailed it.
I
Yeah,
hope
we
a
like you.
semi-truck T-bones you on the way home.
Wow.
I didn't
you
say
would-
which one of you.
You would feel terrible if that actually happened.
I would, but as you always say, my words aren't magic. So if it does
Today,
happen,
your
it's
words
not my
have been
fault.
magic.
Yeah, well,
They really, really have been.
Get spanked?
For someone, you said you didn't say which one of us?
no, it's not you, Max. I,
gonna
would never say mean things about
It'd be
you.
pretty impressive if a semi-truck T-boned me.
Well, it'd be incredible if it hit each one of us. Somebody stop that guy. He hates that morning show. Chad, stop.
One expert thinks that artificial intelligence is going to reduce the work week to around 3.5 days.
That's right. Yeah, it's the dude from, I loaded it in.
JP Morgan
That's it.
Chase.
Yeah, JP Morgan Chase. That's right. Yeah, here's what he said.
We went from working 6.5 days a week to 6 days a week to 5.5 days a week to 5 days a week to 12 hours a day to 10 hours a day to 8 hours a day. I do think that there's a good chance to be 3.5 days a week, and in many years they'll be living wonderful lives.
I'd be surprised if that guy was the CEO of his bedroom.
Right. So hang on.
He's obviously brilliant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well played.
He said this could be 30 years from now, which means iHeart is 30 years ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Genius.
Nailed it.
Boom.
Yeah, you get it, Pat. Boom.
Boom.
Here's a list of things that people are saying are the top things that they have, quote, stopped buying because the price is too high.
Condoms.
Nope. Nope.
Next.
Worth it the next 18 years, Pat. It's a good investment. Number one, beer at concerts.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
People are saying that we're not paying $20 for beer anymore, so they're saying that's number one. And number two, right behind, is actual concert tickets themselves.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they're
astronomical.
It's insane.
Was Gaga last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I wanted to go to that. I'm not paying $400, $500, $600 a ticket to go see Lady Gaga. That's insane.
Yeah, Perry's
What are we
wife
doing? What is the
posted
goal
on
here? What are we
Instagram. She had
doing?
like 4 seats, and she was selling them for just face value, and it was like $2,800 or something.
My God.
'Cause they're so expensive.
It's tonight and tomorrow, and the cheapest that I can find right now is $300. Okay, wait. Now this is the premium. Why would they show that? Okay, $261.
$311.
Cheapest.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Florence was in town last night, too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went and saw her at Target Center, and apparently it was sold out.
Did you go?
My girls
I
love
did not
her.
have my own gig. Yeah, she's great, man. That bit that she did with Taylor Swift on that Taylor Swift documentary was so good. So cool. Okay.
You know who's underrated is The Machine.
Yeah.
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 And
Everybody's mad at them, but
And
Florence.
I wish they get back with Rage Against.
I
Yeah.
know. Because Rage is great,
Yeah.
but The Machine is very
We
underrated.
poisoned Max, by the way. He's all in on Rage Against the
How
Machine.
can you not be?
I know.
I just
Yeah.
assumed he liked him already because it's like it seems like it's right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I was just telling Hawk, like, I've been listening to them nonstop since you guys showed me the other day, and they are 100%. If I had found them when I was 13 or 14, they would have been the artist I based my whole personality around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
well said.
Except it was, unfortunately, Kanye West.
Yeah, that
He's
was out.
back.
Yeah.
Did you see those concerts? He was like
it's-
standing on top
yeah.
of a globe.
And people are like defending him.
And there was like one bit how he was there 2 nights, and people put up like what happened on night 1 that didn't happen on night 2. And like 3 of the things were like him screaming at the light guy. In the middle of
Sayonara,
a song.
suckers.
Kanye.
I'm sure he did. He's insane.
Literally. It is mind-boggling seeing people jump through hoops to defend him.
I'm shocked.
And it wasn't even like a few. It was last year. He was in Klan robes.
Yeah.
Literally. And people, if he didn't make good music, it wouldn't even be a conversation. Like if people didn't think he had bangers, nobody would be defending him. Just say you like his music and you don't care about morals or ethics.
I mean, yeah.
According to a new survey, what percentage of Americans believe they are smarter currently than their parents?
I doubt it.
Percentage of Americans think they're smart.
Currently smarter than their parents. What percentage of Americans
25.
currently believe that?
40.
I'll go 60.
I would say 69%.
Okay. It's almost right down the middle, 48%. I think the key word is currently.
Yeah, right.
Like, I think and you get, the older you get, like once you hit adult age, you get the ego of like, especially young kids, right? Like in their 20s, they think they know everything.
Yeah.
Then you get to like our age, like 40s and 50s and go, man, I know so much more now than I did at 25. And then I look at my dad who's almost 88 and go, well, currently
she's an actress.
I'm smarter than him.
Corey's dad.
40 years ago, it's not even close, right? When he was my age, he's 10 times smarter than I am now. But now, advantage me. Right? I've never beaten him in chess. I got to pull up a board and go, let's go, buddy.
Yeah.
It's time. Right? He's almost 88. This is my chance.
Yeah, there's no easy way out.
Right. It counts. That's a W. This isn't an exhibition. That's a W.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I think I'm like 0-20 against him all the time. Son of a bitch.
Does he bring it up a lot?
No, I do though.
Well, I'm sorry. for
I've
your
schemed
loss.
against it for years. I have a plan.
We
This will
believe in
shock you.
Corey.
Yeah.
We
I'll
believe in
never
you.
be smarter than my dad.
And someday we'll find that some bitch.
My dad? Where is he? Where'd you take him?
There's no chance that's your real dad.
Yeah, no way.
Why? Because he's smart.
Yeah, genetically it makes no sense. Plus, you guys
And
look
he
nothing
stands
alike.
upright.
They look kind of alike.
Not even close.
You wish.
He's an
that handsome
Adonis.
son of a bitch.
Yeah. He's carved from stone.
He's 76.
Yeah, I know he's got abs like a machine.
Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hangs out with Florence.
You have a weird
He's the
sexual-
machine.
He's the
Florence
machine.
is the machine.
Yeah.
He is.
He is?
He's
Yeah,
a
he is
sexual
the
dynamo.
machine.
Was he there last night?
Yeah, he was performing.
He couldn't be there last night. He was busy performing at my house.
What was he performing?
That's all right. Just keep pounding that thing in there.
Thanks, Pete. Pete was doing play-by-play. It's a big night at the hockey house. My cat's freaked out.
That should be our TV show.
My cat's freaked out.
The Hockey House.
Oh, yeah.
No, it should not. It should not.
This was Pete's last word on the broadcast.
Pete. No way!
Yeah, that's right. Watch this.
Oh my God!
I know. He loves it.
Why are you doing weird things to my dad?
By request for money on OnlyFans.
What?
Sauce, give me a list of things that you are smarter than your dad about when it comes to what?
The NFL draft.
Oh, no.
That's probably it.
What about the discography of Dave Matthews?
Yes.
You know way more about
Way
that.
more about that than he does.
So two things that if it ever comes up on Jeopardy, you would crush your dad. NFL draft and DMV's playlists.
And if you fell on him.
Start. Oh my God.
Oh my.
I crush you. Oh, man.
But it's fun, Sauce.
It's fun.
It's fun. You're a beautiful man, and I love you. And your
No,
hair
I'm not.
smells
I'm
like,
hideous.
like tapioca.
Ugh. Why does my hair smell like that?
We've wondered that a long time. Why does it?
It's pudding left over from your childhood.
I've never once had tapioca pudding.
You've been putting a lot of things in your mouth.
Yeah, so is your sister.
Papa?
No, that's not your sister. What?
All right, take a shot at this one. I want everybody's best guess.
Sauce.
An American's airline plane departing from North Carolina was delayed for about an hour due to...
Bees, God dang it.
Nailed it. It was bees.
Bees.
Unbelievable. What a guess.
I hope a whole home of bees settles in your urethra, and that's their new home.
The whole home.
And the queen is in...
It was like Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They're settling.
Oh, so, hang on. What does the queen do?
This is all
The queen does what?
She lives in one of your testicles.
That's like her chamber?
Yes.
Okay, so is she comfortable?
Yeah. And all the men bees.
Diana, get out of there.
She treated well?
No.
What do all the men bees do?
They sting your testicles to try and impregnate her. And you walk around.
Internally or
It
externally?
looks to be like you have 45 basketballs in your pants because your balls are so swollen. And you say, you know what? I was cursed. I made fun of it one too many times, and his wish came true.
Oh, so you release the bees or you just wish the bees upon me?
No, they find your balls.
Your alls? They find my alls. You are an American treasure.
You make me laugh, buddy. You're funny.
I hope your urethra explodes.
With the queen in it?
No, I hope you're
Save
just
the queen.
going to the bathroom one day and it begins to look like an old-timey gun on a cartoon when it's shot too long. It just folds back like something out of that zombie show. What time is it? Shut up.
Zombie show. All right. Everybody watch Colin Morikawa in 30 minutes. Let's hope he makes one or two swings and says, I'm taking my club and going home.
He's hit the ball over 300 yards on the practice range.
Yep, he's going to do just
so take
great.
your B balls and go home. He hit 175 mile an hour ball speed. Kiss it. He'll be fine.
Oh, Lord.
Anything else? Captain Dean?
Initials tomorrow at 8:15.
Oh, great. Can't wait.
What are we at? 100 and...
Oh, that'll be fun. Marnie will win again.
113.
Oh, my God. Corey just slid off his chair again.
5. She hasn't won in like a month and a half. Chris is dominating.
I got it now, baby.
I think we're at 113.5, something like that tomorrow.
Right.
Ton of money. Creasel's going to be here tomorrow. We're back 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Have a good drive. Love you.